Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Life in the Woods Renaissance. I love this little house. I love it, it's so cute. In today's episode, I would really like to get our food situation sorted out. I made a small addition to the house, this little fenced-in area right here, and there's some cows over there that I would like to get into this area so we can start breeding them up and getting and harvesting them for leather and steak and all that kind of good stuff. However, our food situation is a little bit dry, and we also don't actually have any wheat to do that with the cows just yet. So I did a little bit of work between episodes. I went did some mining and did a little bit more tree chopping as well. And I also moved everything into the house. I don't think that was done at the end of last episode. But I think the very first thing for us to make is going to be this guy right here, the skillet. And then we'll also want to make a hoe and probably a bucket. There we go. And actually, you know what? We have one stick left. Let's make a chisel as well. We don't actually need the chisel right this second, but we will. We will. Now that we have the skillet, we can actually do some pretty cool stuff with it. If you look at the skillet, there's tons and tons of recipes. Absolutely tons of recipes that you can make using the skillet. However, this is the one right here that I'm interested in, making grilled mushrooms. It's not exactly the most nourishing food in the world, but it should keep us going at least for a little while, and each one will restore a full hunger tick. So we've got tons of mushrooms. I figure we might as well use them for this. This should be good. Now, as far as getting food, and specifically wheat, going, that's going to be a little bit trickier. So let's take the one bone that we have and turn it into bone meal. And the way that you actually get seeds in this pack is you take your hoe and you find grass that has... there we go. Grass that has grass growing on it. And it'll sometimes spit out seeds, just like that. I'd like to get maybe 4 seeds, just a handful. I mean, we'll be able to get more as we go along here, but let's just, come on, seeds. I need seeds, please, pretty please. Just, oh, there's one. And this does actually use up the durability on the hoe pretty quickly. There we go. That's 3 and 4. Okay. So, we've got 4 seeds. Let's grab a little bit of water. Oh, and it's already getting dark. Oh, and one thing that I totally didn't think about when I built this house, but I'm really glad I did, that it ended up this way, is that the bed right here, take a nap. Oh, no, leave. I wanna... When you're sleeping and you're in the bed, you can see the sunset, which is pretty cool. And then the sun rises, and it's right out that window. So you can see the sunrise as well, which is pretty cool. Oh no. Didn't mean to place that. I also knocked this out and put another stair here, just for easy access to the little pasture thing right there. But what we need to do is we need to build ourselves a little bit of a garden. And I'm kind of thinking, I mean, it's not going to be a very big garden. So maybe what we can do... we need to grow a little bit of wheat. Where do we want to grow it? I suppose we could maybe, well, no, because that's right next to the house. Maybe over here. Maybe we'll grow it like right over here. And I can just hide a water source block like right there. We can put this guy back. And then hoe that stuff up. And then this can be the start of our little farm. Like so, and let's just bone meal that guy. Get some wheat. Oh, wow, we got 3 wheat from that. That's actually pretty good. You know the other thing that might be a better idea? Let's do this. Let's move this sand to over here. So we'll basically have 2 little strips. There we go. And you can see the water underneath, but that's okay. That's fine. Let's just get that stuff growing, and hopefully that will grow naturally. But the big thing is I now have wheat. I now have wheat, so I can go and get those cows and drag them over and into my pasture where I can harvest them for leather and steak. Because everybody loves leather and steak, and more specifically steak. Now, we just need to find those cows. I know they're around somewhere. I think they're over here? By the sheep, maybe? Oh, there's one. There's another. Okay, yeah, we're good. We really only need like 2 cows. The rest of them I'm not super worried about. But if I can get more than 2, I certainly will. So, come on, cows. Follow me. You can do it. You two? Yes, there we go. How many cows we got? 4? That's a pretty good start. Oh, 5, even better. Nice. Oh, and we're dragging some sheep along too, but that's okay. The sheep can come too, I guess. I can kill the sheep later, or... Oh, did we lose a cow? No, we didn't. That's just one that wasn't chasing us before. Okay, so I'm gonna lead these guys back, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Alright guys, so I got the cows brought over here. We got 4 of them, and I already bred one of them up into a baby. So now we've got some space over there that we can use to grow some other crops. And I think our best bet, we've got all of these crops from Pam's, and I think our best bet's probably going to be to take a look at these various gardens and see, what we've got as far as some of that kind of stuff goes. So now that we actually have space to store these extra stuff, let's just go ahead and place these guys down, and we'll break them all up and see what we get. Let's see. So breaking those, we got a bunch of pumpkins, some zucchini, cucumber, cantaloupe, winter squash, leeks, Brussels sprouts, cabbage. Cabbage, I think, is a pretty good one. Stalk gardens, we've got soybeans, which is huge because soybeans are used to make tofu, and tofu can be used as a substitute in any recipe for meat. So that is huge. And then we should be able to convert those into soybean seeds. So I think we'll grow those. I think that is, without a doubt, our best bet. We'll just get those growing right there as well. So now, as that stuff grows, we'll have a food source. Maybe not the most reliable one in the world, but, it's a good start. It's a good start, at least. So let's put all of this stuff away. I think I'll hold on... Not the wool. The wool isn't supposed to go in there. I suppose the wool would go in this chest. There we go. It might not be the most reliable thing in the world, but it's something at least, and it should keep us going, at least for the time being. Now, I think the next thing to do is probably going to be to work on getting a decent mine setup so we have more reliable resources. Let's take a look at our ladder options. We've got carpenter's ladders, which are really expensive. We've got regular ladders. The carpenter's ladders look really cool, but they're really kind of expensive, more expensive than I want to pay right now. So I think maybe we'll just go with the plain old regular vanilla ladders for the time being. I think that's probably going to be just fine. Let's make... how many of this will those make? 18? That's not nearly enough. Let's make 36, and I'm at Y level 60. Wow, I have to make so many ladders. Okay. Let's do another stack's worth, and that should be plenty of ladders. Oh. Come on, mouse. There we go. That will be more ladders than I actually need, which is fine by me, because you can always use more. And then let's just make a few more torches as well. Good. Okay. So now we need to establish a mine somewhere, and I want the mine... I think maybe we'll just start with a simple little mine that just goes down. And you know what we could even do? Well, I don't know that I necessarily want the mine in my house or right next to it. Maybe I'll come, over here, actually. This would probably be a good place to put the mine, just kind of over in this direction. And we can probably cover it up with, a carpenter's something or other. So why don't we plan to do that? How deep is this ocean, though? Does that go... There are sharks. Check that out. Sharks. Huh. Cool. Okay. Anyway, I digress. So I think what we'll do is we'll just dig down like right here until we get down to the proper Y level. Ooh, actually, before I do that, let me grab a bucket of water and yeah, we'll just grab one bucket of water. That'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to dig down, guys, for a while. I'm going to work on this, and I'll come back to you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. This is why you don't dig straight down. Yep. Good old lava. That could have been very, very bad. Let's just go ahead and patch that up, and this should go away pretty easily. Ooh, that is most definitely an abandoned mine. Ooh, that's a really good find. That's going to give us all sorts of goodies. We're going to find coal. We're going to find tons of iron down here. That is certainly worth making like a little stopping place, platform thing. So I'm going to kind of dig this out a little bit. There we go. And then I'll just put a torch here. And I guess we'll do something like that. That should be fine. And then I'll come back and explore this, I think, in a little bit more detail later. Ooh, that's a creeper. Go away, creeper. Yeah. Get off the edge. Get edge-offed. I don't think that's a word. It's fine, though. Ooh, okay. That could have been really, really, really disastrous. Is this a ravine? This is totally a ravine. This is absolutely a ravine. Okay. So, this is actually a pretty spiffy location. We're not going to go that way. We're just going to go back. Yep, that's what we're going to do. I will take the iron because I'm sure we'll need it. We still don't have any armor, so we'll want to grab that, I have a feeling. We'll want to grab enough iron to make armor. I'll need all the coal for torches and that kind of stuff. Still no diamonds or anything like that, though. So I'm going to resume my downwards mining mission, and I will return to you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. So we should be pretty much good to dig all the way down. I've got, this will be our fall down hole, the hole we go down if we want to get down to the mines very quickly. And then this will be our ladder that goes back up. And we should be able to do this in such a way that we stay safe. Hello, Salt. I will take you. Salt is very useful in this mod pack for a number of different things. Recipes, primarily. So that's something we'll want to collect whenever we come across it, since, you know, food, as I said, food is really kind of a big focus in this mod pack. But down we go, straight down, in fact. We may regret this. Maybe not, though. There we go. We're getting closer. We're almost to the bottom, and we'll know we've hit the bottom when... There we go. There's the bottom, right there. We found it. It's okay. Okay, so... I'm thinking we tear these guys out. And this coal as well. And then I won't feel guilty about replacing that and those two. We'll put a sign right here. And that water source will go right there. And that way, when we fall down, we'll hit the water source, and it will stop our fall, and we won't take any damage. So, that should do nicely. We also have this nice abandoned mine to explore as well, which is also really a good thing. Now, speaking of skeletons, it may be a really good idea for us to try and find a couple skeletons so we can kill them for bone meal. because bone meal, as I said, is a thing that we really need, or could use anyway. It would be very helpful with our food situation if we could make the crops grow faster, but we don't actually have any right now. And I don't know if I can get this guy without knocking him off. Nope, so much for that. It was worth a shot. Let's explore this way a little bit. I'm also going to do away with that torch so that I can actually see. Let's just torch this place up a bit as well. I've got zombies. I don't need zombies, though. I need skeletons. Go away, zombie. There we go. And that is most definitely a creeper. I'll have to keep an eye on him. I don't think he sees me yet. Oh, there goes my iron pickaxe. Yeah, let's just back away slowly. Go away, zombie. Not a good time. Yeah, so iron pick gone. I think it's time to head back to the surface. So I'm going to head back that way, guys, and I'll meet up with you in just a second. Hi, creeper. Yeah, I'll meet up with you guys in just a second. All right, guys, I am back. So I've got all the iron I need to make myself some armor. So let's do that. There we go. And then we have just enough left over to make another iron pick, which I think will be well spent because I saw quite a bit of iron down in that cave, and I certainly intend to give it a try. So let's see you. Oh, why am I grabbing? I should grab more. There we go. Let's just make a bunch of those, and I think that should be good. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and make a second iron pick right away. Might as well. It'll get used. And let's head on down to the mines, and let's do a little adventuring. Let's do a little cave exploring, a little adventuring and all that kind of stuff. And let's see if this thing works. Oh, it totally works. It works amazingly well. No damage. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Okay, so now I do foresee. Oh no, maybe not. We should be fine. I was gonna say I do foresee one problem here, but I think we're fine. Let's just dig this way, and I'm thinking that our mines, I think we want them to look a little bit better than just standard, boring mines. I don't think, I mean, obviously for mines, I don't want them to go I don't want to go crazy and have just ridiculous amounts of stuff and detail put into the mines because, I mean, they're just mines. But at the same time, I do want it to look a bit better than just your stereotypical, straight line. So what I'm kind of thinking is we'll do something along these lines here, right? We'll get an area dug out. Oh, you know what? I left some of the stuff I'm going to need up at the surface. Tell you what, guys, let me get a little bit of work done here, and I'll come back to you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back, and I almost just had a creeper fall down on top of my face. This is problematic. This is my mine shaft, and it goes directly into this ravine, which I did not realize. Yep. Stay back, creeper. Got him. Somehow. How did I get that creeper without him exploding? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Whew. That was a close one, though. And I think that means that this whole thing is basically at diamond level, which means we might, if we're lucky, be able to find some easy diamonds down here. Like that right there. That looks like diamond ore. Diamonds! Hello! Yep, I will take that, for sure. This, on the other hand, is a bit annoying. Let's do this. Can I, get around? Maybe, maybe not. Stop it! Bam! There we go. Caught. That should prevent the water from getting in our way. Okay. So let's get these diamonds, because these are definitely going to be needed for, well, obviously, all sorts of things. I mean, there are no uh-oh. Whoo! That was really poor judgment on my part. Now, there are really no additional mods in this pack that add a bunch of, like, super overpowered tools or anything like that. I mean, I did add the lumberjack mod myself, which adds lumber axes that will chop down a whole tree at once. But that's pretty much it. There's no Tinker's Construct, there's no mechanism, there's no, nothing that adds ridiculous tools, or realistically even anything that's a lot better than the vanilla tools. So, diamonds, obviously going to be really important. So, very, very glad we found some of those early. I think those are going to go into a diamond pick so that I can get into enchanting, because enchanting, still very much a thing. Still very much a thing in this mod pack. I mean, there's not a lot of progression, so... Oh, hi, skeletons. Oh, you're trapped in that hole. That's really unfortunate for you. Give me your bones. I need them. All of them. Yes. Ooh, I'll take that iron too. Anyway, guys, I'm going to do a little bit more caving, and I'll come back to you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. So we've got a pretty good amount of stuff. I got over a stack of iron there, which is great. We've got all sorts of nasty things. You can blow up if you want, as long as you blow up in the water. I don't mind. Yep, fine by me. Okay. And we got a bunch more bones that I can use for bone meal, which is also good. So, I'm going to bone meal this wheat. Like so. Now, can I convert this? Ooh, I can convert it back into seeds. Okay. So that could actually be a really good idea. Let's also grab these soybeans too. Yeah, actually, we've got everything we need pretty much to make a really healthy farm. Because we can use this stuff to make bread. We can use the soybeans to... I mean, we have everything we need here pretty much to make burgers. That's fantastic. Okay, well, we're going to do that. I do want to show you one thing with the mines real quick. What I'm going to do here, just to make the lines a little bit better looking, I'm just going to take some dark oak slabs, and above the torches here, just do something like that. Just real simple. Basically little support beams that just kind of come across the top. Nothing fancy at all. Very, very, very simple solution. But it looks pretty good, I think. I think it looks pretty good. And it, it helps keep it a little bit more interesting and just a little bit better looking. But number one priority, definitely food. And now that we have all the stuff to make a really nice big farm, I think that should probably be our first priority. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll grow in alternating rows soybeans and wheat. Those two things. Because there are benefits for growing crops in rows instead of in, like patches. So this farm right here, I think, is just gonna go away entirely. Let's grab, what do I need? 6 sand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and there goes my shovel. Oh well, I'll make another one in a minute. We'll grab that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fill this stuff back in. And there we go. And actually, let's make that one dirt. Just so it grows and spreads and looks a little bit better. Now, our actual farm, where are we going to put that? That is the question. Let's grab... Oh, my hoe's not going to last very long either. Tell you what. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Let's get these smelting up. We've got a little bit of iron in here. Let's make a... There we go, stick. let's make 1 shovel and 1 more hoe. And that should do. That should do for us. So I'm going to go ahead and lay out a little garden area here somewhere. I'm thinking maybe like over in here. And I'll come back to you as soon as it's done. All right, guys, I am back. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to lay out a farm right here, like so. This tree, I'm sorry, tree, you're in the way and you got to go. There we go. So we'll lay out a little bit of a farm right here. I'd like to get more pumpkins going so that I can, use more jack-o'-lanterns in the little fenced-off area around it. But for now, this will be fine. And then we're going to go ahead and cover this up with slabs like that. And that way, we won't have any of our crops falling into the water stream in the middle, which is, never a good thing. Now, let's take some carpenter's fences and just basically bring those around this edge. Like, I'm out. I'm out of carpenter's fences. Let's go make more carpenter's fences. Oh, that was horrible. That was terrible of me. Oh man. Okay. Let's just make like that many. That should be fine. And then I'll want, I think, 2 gates. I think probably 2 gates. Maybe. Hard to say. Either way, doesn't really matter. Let's grab some seeds. Let's grab our soybeans and our wheat. And let's see about getting this thing planted. So, first and foremost, we're going to convert all of our existing crops into seeds so that we can grow as many of them as possible at a time. Now, I'm thinking for our gate, we'll maybe put 1 gate right here and 1 gate right here. 1 and 1. And then torches. We're definitely going to want a torch there. Probably a torch here. I mean, ultimately, we're going to need torches kind of along this whole thing. There we go. Like that. That should be sufficiently lit, I think. Or actually, we'd probably be better off doing something like this for our torches. Like it wouldn't be quite as good look-wise, but I think this'll, yeah, we'll be fine. It's, it's whatever. I mean, ultimately, once I get pumpkins, this is all going to be really temporary anyway, so not really a big deal. And then let's just put a torch here and here as well, just so the inside of the field is also lit up. And then we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I guess here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then on this side, we'll do essentially the opposite. So we'll get that stuff growing. I don't think I have any more bone meal. Oh. So let's call it a night. I'll peek and see if I have any more bone meal. If I do, I might be able to speed this process up a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I don't. Oh, I do. I do have a little bit. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little bit more wheat growing, because wheat is really the one that we need the most of, because we also need it to breed the cows for leather. So, let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, 4, 5 more there. And we'll just go ahead and plant those guys down like that. And these should grow relatively quickly. And then I suppose I can breed up a couple more cows as well. Might as well. Well, no. Let's get full rows of wheat growing. Let's get all of this stuff growing before we worry about the other stuff. But this is going to take a while to grow, and we have gotten quite a lot done in today's episode, guys, so I think that is where I'm going to call it good for this one. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.